Dustin off the mic. Post game live. Friday night Knicks edition. Back at it again after a 1 week hiatus.
Yeah.
CP from the Knicks Fan TV. My man Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time show. Knicks return to the Garden. Get off to a hot start. Led by whole team Dot. He was free, Jay Ellis.
Yeah.
But they execute the tank flawlessly in the second half and go down to the Timberwolves 115-104. What'd you think about tonight's game, man?
Obligatory fake comeback at the end as usual.
As usual.
No Cat today. Suffered a concussion.
Yeah. No Karl Anthony Towns. Yep.
So we seemed like we had a size advantage, but we didn't take advantage.
Yep.
But that's all right because we still got another ping pong ball to add to the tank.
Another ping pong ball for the tank, man. And, you know, like we said, the game started off hot and the whole team Dot was scorching the Nets. 18 first half points for Dotson. First quarter points for Dotson. The most by a Nick all year.
Yep.
Most by a Nick.
Finished the half with 20.
Yeah, finished the half with 20 points. That was refreshing to see. We all know how much we're fans of Dotson on this show, so that was nice to see. But I think that, the question of the night, obviously, listen, you can't be mad at the loss, but what is the infatuation with Emmanuel Mudiay, man? Mudiay, I mean, the coach comes in the press conference and says Mudiay's coming back from injury. He's getting heavy minutes, Shales. Right off the bat. Heavy minutes. We see Dennis Smith go coast to coast down the lane, yamming it in, finish the night with 6 dimes, but plays 4 minutes in the second half, man. What's your take on that, man?
I mean, I feel like the slow start in that third quarter from the Knicks team had a lot to do with it. And also the high turnover rate. You know what I'm saying? Dennis Smith Jr. finished with 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, I guess the Knicks started to mount a comeback, but I thought at some point they would go back to Dennis.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just rolled on with Mudiay.
I don't understand it, man. And I posed the question today on Twitter and on Instagram what the fans were thinking in terms of how this point guard rotation was going to go to close the second half. And you're seeing it. The coach came out. He said Mudiay is going to get heavy minutes. He said you're going to see guys getting mixed and matched. You'll see Kadeem Allen. You might see Frank. So clearly, there's no commitment to a point guard from here on out. It's still tryouts. We still in tryout phase, JLs. I mean, what do you make of that, though? I mean, Fizz has been doing this all year, but to me, I would think even losing and all, I would think we still trying to get some sort of consistency in our development. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, man.
I don't know. I think maybe he doesn't want to have him lose his spot because of injury or just because someone else is here. I guess it's the only thing I can kind of think of. But, like, in reality, though, if you're really looking at all these point guards, Kadeem Allen, dog, seems real to me, man. Like, he was shooting, like, 48% from the field or something crazy like that. Been here. So to send him to the G League after what he's done, and he also, the defensive woes we definitely showing today, like, I don't know, man.
A lot of defensive lapses, man, and Kadeem Allen has been showing some promise. Like I've said it, I like him as a point guard 3. Nothing more than that. I'm not getting carried away, but I think he's a good player to have around from a practice standpoint and from a defensive standpoint. You can't have enough defenders, especially in this league. But Kadeem Allen is back in Westchester. So remember, he's on the 2-way contract, so I guess they don't want to waste all of his days. And given that, Mudiay's back and clearly they wanted to get him some playing time, kind of makes sense to kind of send Kadeem Allen down in that regard so that they're not, wasting all his bullets being up with the team. Yeah,
man. I don't know. I think they just made a commitment to Mudiay from the jump and they didn't want to waiver. That's the only thing I can really think of, man.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's really to me, all the numbers together in this short little time, Kadeem Allen to me is the most reliable point guard.
Yeah, he's steady
all year.
Yeah, he's a steady hand.
Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. has had the highs and the lows.
Right.
and has the most, potential
Yeah.
at everybody. But Kadeem has been the most steady force at the point guard position for us so far. So
yeah, in a short amount of games, I would agree, man. In a short amount of games, I would agree. Too many turnovers tonight. I believe we had about 20 turnovers in which they scored 20-something points off of that. So that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all.
Yeah, turnovers crazy.
Yeah, turnovers killed us. D Rose killed us. 20-something points off the bench for D Rose, who in his Garden debut. Once a Knick, always a Knick does not apply to D Rose. He can't come to the cookout, Jay Ellis. But he still torched us, man. He gave Moutier the business. He gave ISO the business. Anybody in his way, man. Mitch. He was killing Mitch. He was destroying Mitch out there.
Oh, my God,
yeah.
Mitch. I mean, listen, man, this is what happens. Mitch has been playing the 5 all season.
You're right.
All of a sudden, for the last 4 or 5 games, it got him playing power forwards who shoot threes, and he don't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
Man. Tyler got that old man River game. He was taking him to school all game. And like we were used to having Mitch get these high rebound, 10 rebound games, scoring 10 points. It wasn't happening today, dog. The vacation didn't do him good.
Yeah, didn't happen for Mitch tonight. But listen, he's a rookie. It is what it is in that regard. What else? I thought the 3-point defense was atrocious. The zone got killed tonight. Wasn't what we were looking for tonight. They ended up shooting damn near 50% from the 3 on us, busting that zone wide open, especially in the third quarter.
Yeah, the defense, the zone defense wasn't looking good.
Yeah,
it kind of leaves us open for rebounds, and it just, I don't know, man. We just seen the step slow all game.
Slow.
Really. I feel like the first quarter we was doing all right. We saw some promise in the first quarter. The bench of the Timberwolves killed us in that second quarter ago with the combination of Tolliver taking Mitch to school and Derrick Rose taking Moody to school.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's really when the game kind of went out of control for us in that second quarter.
Yeah.
And we never really caught up for real. Except for the last quarter when Trier and Moody kind of went on a little bit of a run.
Mm-hmm.
But that was about it. Trier to me was Trier and DeAndre Jordan to me were the standout guys for us tonight.
Yeah.
Kind of looked good.
Outside of that Dotson first quarter, shout out ISO. Another consistent game, another nice game. He mixed it up both ends. He made a 3-pointer, 20 points. He was pretty decent on defense. I thought ISO had a good one. ISO had a good one.
I damn near fell on my chair when ISO drove left.
Yeah, drove left. Did he get an and one on that play? I don't remember. Did he get an and one on that play, or he just made the shot?
Oh man, I think he got an and. No, I think he got fouled.
Yeah,
no, he got an and one. I think he got an and one.
Yeah, ISO went left. And converted,
ISO
man.
Went left. News bulletin. ISO went left.
Yes, sir.
Twice.
Yes, sir.
Mess up that whole scout report. If ISO starts to go left, everybody's done. Everybody's done.
I hear you, man. I hear you. So, 115, 104. The squadron goes down, and man, it's back to the tank, JL. So we got San Antonio coming in here on Sunday. So let's see what happens. But man, that's our wrap up. It's good to be back. Good to be back with you, J Ellis, on the show.
Man.
We got a nice lineup coming up in these next few weeks. A nice group of guests coming in to kind of cut up the monotony of all this losing. So I'm looking forward to that. And once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out Knicks Nation. Let's shout out some people. Sherwin, what's going on? Robin, what's going on up in Calgary? Frank Matos out in West Palm Beach, out in the nice weather. Who you got, JLs?
Oh man, chat hold me down. As Parker was good. Craig Williams, #1 KOT fan, what up? Oops, upside your head. Matt B, Enzo. My usuals in here holding down. They call me Tack in here early as always.
Tack, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. B Solo, Omar, Ayo Pal, Famos, what's going on? All right, let's go to the phones, JLs. Julian kicks us off as usual. Wants to talk about Moutier and DSJ. Julian, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, CP and JLs?
How you doing, man?
Good to be back.
Yeah, man, good to be back, man. A nice little vacation we had.
Yeah. Hey, before I get into the whole game and everything,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Agent P, as I call Scott Perry from now on, I really don't know if he explored all the options with Porzingis. And the only reason I'm saying this is because you look out in Sacramento what this kid Marvin Bagley III is doing. I really think we should have traded for him.
He's coming on.
If we had the chance.
He's coming on. Didn't they say they looked at him, or they looked at Fox? They wanted Fox.
The rumors were they looked at Fox.
I heard about Fox.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
also what was part of the deal is I know Sacramento wasn't giving them a young piece and cap space, which is ultimately why they went with Dallas instead of Sacramento.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
And plus, I don't think they
yeah,
said no to Fox too. I think they just said nah.
Right.
To Fox.
Okay. So yeah, digressing from that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Moutier tonight, I don't get it. I don't know if it's just like a disguised tank job with what Fizz is doing, but you can't excuse 15 points on 16 shots with 1 assist and 4 turnovers. You can't do that.
Yo,
That's just not.
Fizz is he's angering the fan base, J. Ellis. It's the sentiments are not good for Fizz right now, man. The sentiments of whether rightly or wrongly, the sentiments haven't been good, man. I'm starting to see a lot more negative reactions to Fizz than positive, man. Obviously, the losing has a lot to do with it, but you know, the decisions are just getting questioned, man, and rightfully so, man.
Yeah. Nah. Like if you're looking at all these guards and you're consistently choosing Moutier over everybody, then it's like, dog, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah,
Is,
and
Facts. Go ahead, Julian.
yeah, no, you know, DSJ obviously. I really wish someone jumped with him on that play. I wanted him to just catch a body.
Sarich ran from that responsibility quickly, man.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here. I don't want that."
Sarich ran from that responsibility fast.
Yeah, this kid Dennis Smith, he can get up there with anybody, and I really like that. But you know, the trouble is, and I say this I'm going to say this for the rest of the year. I don't know what to do with him, because if we do have a whisper from Kyrie's camp and KD's camp that they're coming, I'm going to get rid of him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So if I was Scott Perry. So I don't know what to do with this kid, because he's not going to accept the backup role. He's 23. He needs to get better.
If they get Kyrie, you trade him.
And yeah, and it's just like the fan base, part of the fan base that gets attached to these players. You know, I'm included because I'm very attached to Frank and Dot, but you know, it's just gonna be, this summer is gonna be very testing as a Knicks fan. If we do get what we want.
Oh, I'm telling you, man.
So
I'm telling you,
it's gonna be a killer.
Yes, sir.
But by the way, I have one thing before we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
The whole Zion situation.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about that? You think you should shut it down?
I don't think he can fall any further. Like, I don't think, you know, even an ACL injury, knock on wood, it doesn't happen. I don't think it's gonna knock him down. I think if he wants to play for Duke, they have a legit chance to win the championship. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny, yo.
Go ahead, Jails.
That's Duke sneaker situation is crazy. That's what would make me even think twice about not playing. It's like, man, like you're obligated to wear those exact sneakers that exploded on you when you were playing.
No, I don't think they. I mean, he was wearing the Paul George joints, but a team like Duke,
they're on the contract to wear that.
Yeah, but I'm sure they could get any type of Nikes they want, though. I don't think they're specifically the Paul George joints. No.
Is that the case? I thought there was on the contract to wear those specific sneakers.
I mean, I'm looking at Cam Reddish. He definitely don't got them on. I can see that. I think as long as it's Nike, I think they could pick whatever they want. Really, I don't think they have to just rock those Paul George.
Because that's what I'm wearing. I'm like, yo, I gotta wear those again.
Yeah,
I gotta wear the water of those, and then possibly get like, nah, I'm good.
that was a crazy thing to see, man. Everybody was there in shock, and appreciate the call, Julian. Everybody was there in shock. Jay Ellis,
Yep.
My man, busted out his sneakers, bro. That's how powerful Zion is.
My man,
Nike stock took a hit the next day. They lost like $1 billion.
yo, that guy's a monster for real.
Paul George called Nike like, "What's happening?" Funnily enough, Paul George having an MVP year in those kicks, probably.
Word, man, he's concerned too.
Mm-hmm. Then Puma jumps in, talking about this wouldn't have happened in the Pumas. Then NBA Twitter got on them. They had to delete that tweet. It's chaos, man. Chaos. People paid.
You saw Kevin Knox trying to recruit.
Yeah, everybody. Terry Rozier. Everybody talking about come to Puma. Like, nah, man, that ain't the answer either.
You saw what happened to your ankle earlier.
Yeah, that's not the answer, man. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah, let's not do that.
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go back to the phones. Kevin from North Carolina wants to talk about Fizz and the bad rotations. Kevin, how you feeling, bro? Not good, I assume.
What's up? Y'all hear me?
Yep, loud and clear, man.
Yo, son, man, y'all gotta break this down for me, CP, man. I know y'all just went over the topic, but watching the game, I had to talk about it, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Moutier got so much clout, man? I hate it, man.
I told you, JL, this is going to be the topic, man. I don't get. There's no commitment.
Like, I don't. My fault.
Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead.
My fault. Yeah, it's just like, bro, like, I'm watching the game. I'm like, bro, like, it's not even about Dennis Smith really not playing to me. I'm like, yo, how he step over Kadeem? Kadeem was locking. Kadeem played with heart. He picking dudes up, 25 feet off the floor, man. Like, and this dude Moutier, he come back in fresh off an injury, 16 shots off rip. I'm like, come on, dude.
One rip.
This dude got that he got that Tim Hardaway green light, bro. I hate it, man.
That was my question going into today's game was going to be, what's this rotation going to look like? Is Kadeem Allen going to be on an odd man out coming back? I do think the Allen thing was more not wanting to use up all his days and to put him back in a G League because he is here on a two-way contract.
I read that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, but go ahead, Jails.
I think the thing. My fault. Go ahead, Jails.
Nah, I was going to say, I think he had like 20 days left or something like that. I think we have, 24 days, 25 games left.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's it.
Man. Just watching the
Lord, man. I don't want to see that no more.
Yeah, man. I just watching the game though, like I don't really understand. I know Dennis Smith wasn't having the best game, but I think he was really having an effort to get people involved. He was getting Knox involved. He was trying to get Knox involved.
Yeah.
I mean, and watching the game, I just feel like I really don't understand his relationship with Moutier. I remember at the beginning of the year he was talking about something, we're gonna get you right. But I mean, come on, man. We got like 2 months left in the season. You still throwing this dude in every chance you get, man.
Fresh off a shoulder injury. I don't understand it, man. Listen, whether Dennis Smith Jr. is gonna be here or not next year, I'd rather see them like look at him as at least a backup plan and try to develop this kid.
Right.
I want to see him getting the most minutes, man. Moutier should not be getting the most minutes fresh off an injury. That's just not right.
Mad minutes, yo. I'm watching the game. I'm like, all right, Dennis says he's going to come in at one point. I watched the rest of the game. I was like, yo, I know this dude ain't played a whole half. I'm like, what's going on?
Nope.
Listen, this is how much I think Fizdale got love for Moutier. I think if we had Kyrie right now, he might give him more minutes than Kyrie.
Yeah, somebody just said that, man. Somebody just said that on Twitter.
I can't even disagree with you, though. Nah, I can't even disagree with you. If that happened, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And hate to say it, man, for the Frankers, that boy Frank is looking like the odd man out, man.
Nah, yo, that's a DMP ready to.
Frank is looking like a DMP, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Like a DMP, dog.
Don't count
Frank
on
not
Frank.
Even here. I didn't even think about that. Like, Frank get back.
Man, I've been telling y'all from the jump, they do not have confidence in this kid, man. He's got to get healthy, man, in fairness.
Nah.
I don't know what Fizz has against point guards.
Yeah, I don't know. But Frank, I don't see Frank coming back.
I don't know.
What are the minutes? I think DSJ has 7 assists.
7 assists, 5 turnovers in 21 minutes.
7 assists.
5 turnovers. Woo.
Yeah, Moutier 4 turnovers and 1 assist. They all had turnovers.
Assist.
Yeah, they all had turnovers. Man.
16 shots.
I don't understand. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but
Yeah,
hang in
man.
there, Kevin, man. Better days ahead, man.
Um,
Hopefully you tune in tomorrow, man. We got front office eye coming in. We're gonna be talking draft all day tomorrow. So
Yeah, we talking draft.
I mean, yes, sir. Yeah, y'all the ones that keep me encouraged, man. You already know, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate it, bro. Y'all stay up. Knicks fan TV.
appreciate it, man. Have a good weekend, bro.
Word, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jay Ellis, man. The patience is wearing thin with Fizz, bro.
Yeah, today was weird. Today was weird, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. And if this, and if we go into next season looking at the same old same, I don't know.
Nah, man. I don't want to see Moody here next season.
No, not Moutier, but I'm just saying I think the fan base will completely turn on Fizz if we don't upgrade the talent. If we don't upgrade the talent going into the off season, and we go into the into the next season with this same young core with another draft pick, and Fizz doesn't if there's no improvements and win, the fan base is gonna turn on him completely, man. He might.
Yeah.
I want to see him here.
These young guys have to get better for us to see some.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And at what because right now,
right now, considering how Frank and DSJ are the ones under contract.
Yep.
And not Moutier.
Yep.
I hope they get minutes going forward.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know, but it's gonna get dangerous, man. Armin says he was selling Camrys. The used car salesman talk is back. Jason M says he's got to get a pass this season next year. He will get flamed if he continues this. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Pocket Rocket says he's on the hot seat right now.
I don't understand, man. I don't know, man. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. I'm hoping the next game he calms down with that heavy mental talk, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know how it's gonna go. Optimus says give him a break. Hey, I'm all for giving him a break, man. I'm just telling you what I see in terms of sentiment. From the Twitter, from the Gram, from Facebook, from the comments in the YouTube chat. It's not too optimistic about Fizz, man.
Yeah, I haven't turned on Fizz, but today just made me nervous.
Yeah.
Today just made me a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he gives other players like Frank coming off an injury. I don't know if he's giving Frank 20, 25 minutes straight off an injury.
I don't think so. I
don't see that happening.
Yeah. I don't see it, man. All right, back to the phones. The president of the Frank Ntilikina fan club wants to weigh in on Fizdale and the KP News. Max, how you feeling, bro?
Yo, guys, happy vacation. How's everything?
Yo, good, man. Good.
Yeah, man.
Good to be back, but it was good to take a little break.
Yeah, man. It was a little relaxing. It was weird not having to be up late all night.
Yeah, facts. Facts, absolutely.
Yeah, I actually had vacation this week too, so it's crazy. Just happened to have that kind of timing.
Nice.
So
listen, yeah, I'm done with this. Like I just can't. I can't. No, but it's serious. It's like he's a bullshit artist, and it's just a fact. As long as we accept it now, we won't get madder later about it. You know what I'm saying? He just talks. He likes to talk, but he's a bad coach. I hate to admit it, man. Nobody on earth, right, will let a player coming off injury while you have a younger player who's a better version of the player that's coming off the injury. Let him play basically the whole second half.
Damn near.
Yeah.
Except for 4 minutes.
What is this thing with Moutier? He's not even going to be here next year. Like, there's a 98% chance
Facts.
he's not coming back next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A very, very high chance. Like a Trey Burke, it's the same thing with Moody. He's not coming back. So
Facts.
why are you playing this guy so many goddamn minutes? Are you, like, stupid? So at some point, he's going to get fired. And let's put it this way, right? The only reason why he might not get fired if we get 2 max free agents. So they'll cover up for his idiotic rotations. Because that's the only way he don't get fired. Because he's really not doing anything. Mitchell Robinson played with 13 minutes. Are you stupid? Like,
I mean, he was getting
this
cooked,
guy, man.
Yeah. It wasn't Mitch's best showing. It wasn't his best showing.
Huh?
Okay,
I said it wasn't Mitch's best
You're
showing.
11 and. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. You're 11 and 95 or whatever. Like, yo, it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah,
Wins
it really
do
don't.
not matter. I don't care if they lose. I care about development and progress in young guys, and development even more important in rotation. This guy's rotation sucks. Like, come on, man. Are you stupid? Like, remember what we said. Let's bring it up.
What would Popovich do?
Would Greg Popovich do this? Greg Popovich wouldn't do this, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Tolliver was flaming him, dog.
He was. Tolliver and Rhodes was killing us.
I would have sat him too. I understand your frustration, though.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. So I want to talk just quickly touching this KP thing. It's obvious this guy was a fraud, right? Are we accepting this too?
Yes.
It's another thing we need to accept.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fraud.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He wanted all the attention. He thought he could big boy the Knicks. You know, Zach Lowe's not the biggest Knicks fan. So if he's saying stuff like that, you know, it's some truth to it.
Oh, and well, let me just stop you. Let me
guy.
just stop you right there, Mac, for the fans who don't know. So Zach Lowe podcast. He had Ian Begley on, or vice versa, and he was talking about the KP situation, the KP trade, and basically he insinuated that KP didn't want to be in Kevin Durant's shadow if that was to materialize. So you be the judge. You people at home, you take it for what it is. But that's just what he said. JLs, what's your take on it?
Yeah, I mean, and it's kind of all speculation too, because Ian says he didn't really get that sense.
Yeah.
On his end, but so it's hearsay at this point. I don't know. For me, it'd be hard. That's really hard to believe.
Yeah, it's hard to believe for me too.
I don't know what to believe when it comes to that.
I mean, if he's trying to win, why wouldn't you want to play with Kevin Durant? That just don't make any sense to me.
Yeah,
to me that don't make no sense.
His old counter argument of he doesn't know where the Knicks are going, and if Kevin Durant is coming and you don't know where the Knicks are going, that seems to not make sense at all.
Don't make no sense to me, really.
So I don't know.
I mean, I don't JLS. I don't think it's about anything but he was young. I think the Knicks gave him too much too early, and then he started really feeling himself like he was like LeBron or something like that. Like, you know, these young dudes are watching the older dudes do all this, you know, crap. Where, I want to get traded.
This is all LeBron's
I want this.
This is all LeBron's fault. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, like he's watching, and he thought he was somebody more than what he was. And
man.
The Knicks did the right thing, honestly. We said it back then, we're saying it now. Knicks did the right thing. Bro, in the Zach Lowe podcast, they said, yo, they basically got tired of him complaining all the time. Like, oh, you're not happy? Okay, good. Get out. That's it. Get out.
Yeah.
Leave us alone. Stop complaining all the time.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
He seems real bratty. He seems like he's getting real bratty. I'm like, P, man, Ninja P, like my man was saying, he did the right thing. I'm glad he got KP out of here. I'm glad we got the cat space.
Who's Ninja P? Perry? Perry's Ninja P? Oh, my God.
Yeah, Ninja P, yo.
That's funny,
because
man.
He moved like a ninja, dog. Like, he traded KP in the middle of the night when nobody was looking.
Yeah.
KP came in there, had a 5-minute meeting. The trade was done by the time he left the room. That is a ninja. Ninja
in the basement while the game was going on. Wheeling and dealing, man.
Dealing, exactly. Wheeling and dealing.
And shout out to Max. Zach Lowe's pretty credible, though, great JLs. I mean, I see people in the chat saying, you can't take those podcast rumors.
He's pretty credible.
Yeah,
but like if you listen to it, he seemed like he was kind of going with the angle of he wasn't 100% sure, but he kind of heard. So that was the tone I got from him when he was saying it. Even so, that's why I'm like, I'm not sure how to take it 100%.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. And speaking of entitled players, you know what was also surprising to me, man, just going back to All-Star Weekend, since we hadn't touched base since then. Did you saw the Anthony Davis press conference or heard about it?
Yeah.
I mean, we really in unprecedented waters, man, where you have a player here who is basically telling the media who he wants to play for in the middle of a season.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? It started out as like hearsay. It started out as rumors. It started out as just flat out lies, or you know, agents and players just trying to throw stuff out there for leverage. But here you have a player who's a star franchise player of another team talking about, yes, I will play for the Celtics next year if they trade for me, or I will play for the Lakers, or I will play for the, like, yo, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, that's insane. Like the way the NBA is going right now, like I don't know, it's scary what the NBA is going to be in the
it's
even
crazy,
next
man.
season, dog. Where everybody just making trade demands,
Yeah,
and All-Star Weekend in front of the press and hope like that is.
That's kind of, yo, it's we ain't on charted waters, man. I don't know. You know, I'm all for the players having as much power as they can get, but I don't know how the league doesn't try to step in and try to. You see, they taxing the Lakers every chance they can get in terms of tampering. But what about players? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I wonder if they're gonna have, because I don't think like bare minimum. Like they're probably gonna have some type of rule you can't demand a trade on camera, right?
Something like
that had
yeah, the whole thing was just handled terribly. I gotta agree with Charles Barkley. You know, Charles Barkley was saying that it was just handled terribly, man.
Yeah, this is wow. That's wow. Like that, I don't know.
My man was on camera like, yes, that is my list.
I was like, word. Yes, they are included.
Yes, that is my list. Now you got New Orleans on the other hand. They're like, oh shit, we got to tank. We got to sit this guy. And the league is like, don't tank or else we're gonna fine you. It's a mess.
Oh my god,
it's a mess, man. And that's why I think come May 14th when this lottery is all settled, man. Listen, I'm telling you, man, they're gonna try to get this big three. I just feel it.
Who's trying to get a big three?
Knicks. I think they're gonna try for it.
You think you're gonna try?
I think they're gonna try for it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Might not be the best play, but I think they're gonna try for it, man.
I might not be surprised, though.
And I was talking to JB in terms of a trade. You would have to trade Knox. If you get the number one pick, you would have to trade the number one pick, Knox, DSJ, Frank, to make the salaries work. On top of probably other things, but that would have to be like your baseline package.
Oh yeah, we already know that. We already know half the team is gone.
Half the team is gone.
And of course, all the young. You already know DSJ is gone. You already know Knox is gone.
Yeah.
And you know the number one pick is gone. Like those, that's a foregone conclusion.
Factuals. I don't know, man. Stay tuned, folks. It's going to be interesting, man. Scott in Jersey wants to talk about Knox's potential. Scott, what's going on, bro?
Yes, S. Parker.
Yo. All right, we just lost Scott. Let's go to our main man, Jay Ellis. My man, South Carolina, wants to talk about Kevin Knox and rotations. Ron Cleveland back on the show. Ron, how you feeling, bro?
Man.
Right on cue, Jay Ellis. Right on cue.
I love it.
Man, it's a lot of man stuff going on with our Knickerbockers, man.
Man.
And I just stumbled on the article about KP. Mm-hmm. Y'all started talking about him. I'm happy that fool is out of New York, man.
Yeah.
Because I would have had to come drive from Carolina up there just to slap him. I don't know who make him think. I don't know who made him think that he's even done anything in New York, man, to even be warranting this kind of accolades, this kind of ability to go to the front office and talk, to even be in the office, man. This dude ain't done nothing. Let's just be real, man. He ain't done nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm just sick. I don't want to even hear about him no more, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start referring to him to as that guy. I'm not gonna even call his name, man. You know what I mean? But
that guy we traded to Dallas.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You know who's starting to really tee me off with our Knicks, man?
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought I would be saying this right now, man. I granted the kid is young.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing stuff that's alarming being a ball player, man. Kevin Knox looks scared. Kevin Knox looks soft. All I'm seeing is a jump shooter and somebody just sitting on the wing.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed with him, man. I'm not impressed with him. I'm not impressed with him. Fizz teed me off tonight, too. To give Moutier all that playing time, it's obvious what they're doing. You know what I mean? So I ain't going to kill Fizz too much, but it's obvious that they're trying to make sure that we either in one or two when it comes to that draft. That's what it looks like, because it's obvious. There's no reason, and then don't even get me started with Mitch not playing much tonight. The thing is just too obvious of what's going on right now, man. But my thing is, and I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, this something I wanted to talk to you, TP and J. Ellis about, man. And I honestly feel this way. I'm telling you right now, if we able to land Kyrie, if we're able to land Kyrie and KD, and we mess around and get that first pick and we get Zion, if I'm the GM, I'm not trading Zion
For Anthony Davis.
for AD. I'm not doing it. And I'm going to tell you why. You know why I'm going to tell you why?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know the game of basketball. When you got Kyrie and you got KD, them two guys pretty much need the ball in their hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you bring AD in there, he's another player who needs the ball in his hand. Zion don't need the ball in his hand to affect the game. And the kid is young. I don't trade him. And then the thing is, you're gonna blow your team up.
Blow the whole thing up. Yeah.
To get 80.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna blow it up, and I'm gonna tell you what else is gonna cause. You know what else is gonna cause when you got veteran players? When you got basically Fizz basically is a rookie coach because he ain't got no more than 2 years of coaching experience as a head coach. That's gonna cause another problem. Now you're gonna be looking for a new coach.
Yeah, they starting to bail on him, man.
I don't play with that. If we getting, huh?
I said the fan base is starting to bail on Fizz. That's for sure.
Oh, well, we know how Knicks fans go, man.
Yeah.
But we gotta cut the guys some slack, man. We got a bunch of guys on basically rental players, man. All of them are rental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them.
It's true.
So we really don't know what we're gonna be. This year's a wash. We can just, the main thing that happened this year, the best thing is the front office doing what they did to gain flexibility for us to be healthy as an organization. This is the first time the Knicks been truly
financially healthy
in all phases.
It's true.
In a long time. That's the main thing. So I'm not going to even kill Fizz yet. But once you got stuff to work with, then we'll get to see what kind of coach he is.
Yeah.
And to his credit, what he did in Memphis in that short period of time before they asked him, I see that he's a good coach. So I'm not gonna kill him, man. I'm not gonna kill him. These guys can't even play defense, man.
Yeah.
Did people watch this game tonight?
They still trying to play the zone, man.
Defense.
They still trying to play the zone, man.
They didn't know what they were trying to do.
It's horrible, dog.
It was terrible.
Go ahead, JLs.
It's horrible, man. I'm not gonna front. Knox is making me a little bit nervous.
Yeah. Where you at with Knox right now, man?
Knox, I'm still trying to be patient with Knox, but he's making me a little bit nervous, man.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I want to see a little bit more. I want to see him. I want to see him get better at something.
Yeah. Well, I hear you, man. Listen. It's hard to defend him. His shooting percentage is terrible. His defense leaves a lot to be desired. I feel like defense is one of the key things that he really has to work on going into the off season.
His post defense is
absolutely. And also, I just think once we improve our point guard play, once we actually get a real system going, maybe we'll start to accentuate his strengths a little bit.
Maybe maybe he might need. I don't know. Some of these players might need more structure, yo, because maybe he needs to know more where his shots are coming from. Because I don't know, the beginning of the year, it seemed like his stroke was looking really paused. His jump shot was looking really fluid, and it looked like it would come along. So I'm hoping that will still come along. But it's just like, man, I don't know if it's maybe it's fatigue. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. It's fatigue.
Yeah,
but it's like, his jumper goes from really bad to really good in an instant. It's like, whoa, what's happening?
Facts. I hear you, man, and appreciate the call, Ron. Listen, I hear y'all, man. I want to defend this kid. He's just struggling. I mean, 18 points tonight. Again, bad shooting percentage, 5 of 14 from the field, 7 rebounds, still finished with 7 boards. Yeah. Averaging 12 and 4 in the year. Field goal percentage. What's the field goal percentage? 36% field goals.
Yeah.
32. He needs time, man. Like Pocket, somebody in the chat said that. I just think he needs time. He just needs time. The thing is, man, is like these kids leaving just 1 year out of college. Just because you go to Kentucky don't mean you're ready, man. You know, just because you leaving out early from a big school doesn't mean you're ready, man. A lot of these kids need seasoning, man. And I think that's why they tried to put in that 18 or that 1 year out of high school rule, is at least to try to get these kids a little bit more mature. But even that, you a lot of these guys not ready, man.
Nah, yeah. You heard the NBA, they put in that bid to
yeah, they're trying to go back to 18.
Yeah. They saw Zion, it was like, whoop.
Yeah. So now they're trying to get back to 18, and you see what they're doing with the G League. They got Rod Strickland running the G League program, where any high school kid that's uncommitted for college and they're, at an elite level, they're offering them $125K to go straight to the G League for a year and then be able to matriculate into the NBA.
Interesting.
So we'll see. Some people argue that bringing these kids in early when they're not ready, they think it affects the quality of the game. Other people say, why force them to go to college? You could see both sides of the coin.
Your question, CP, did LeVar Ball's plan work?
Yo, I was just talking about LeVar.
Yo, I mean, he's annoying as all hell.
Yeah.
But it seems like he has good ideas, even though he might not know how to execute him.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA just jacked LeVar Ball's idea, didn't they? They just jacked it, and then
LeVar had the JBL, man.
Yeah,
he had LaMelo. LaMelo was running the JBL, man.
Yeah. So I mean, and they'll probably never say it out loud.
Yeah. Listen, he had the foresight, man.
Yeah,
he had the foresight. He saw it.
He didn't have the structure. He didn't have the structure,
man.
In place.
Facts. and now LeBron censored him, sat his ass down. LeBron and Magic said, "Yeah, man, you in timeout forever, buddy.
Please, yeah, man, sit down.
Yeah, man. you gonna get a pair of Lonzos? Did you ever get a pair of Lonzos, man?
Nah.
Nah. Forget that, man. But it's gonna be interesting, man. Especially if they do go back to that 18 rule, and we're looking at these 2021, 2023 draft picks.
That's looking nice for us, though.
Might increase the talent pool.
Hell yeah.
Might increase the talent pool, so that might not be a bad thing for us.
Yeah, man. We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully that goes down.
Yeah. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Let's hit the reset. Shout out everybody in the chat. Knicks Nation. Happy to be back. Jason M. Henry. Shells. What's going on, Shells? How's everybody doing tonight? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up for your boys. Knicks Fan TV, the Nick of Time show. Yeah, man. It's good to be back. Tomorrow, big show tomorrow. We got the Front Office Eye coming in tomorrow, talking about the draft. Front Office Eye, my man Spencer from Twitter. He is an NBA scout, or he's an assistant scout who scouts for the NBA. So he's gonna give us, from his scouting perspective, his top 5 big board for the draft. That's gonna be tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely meet us back here as we switch gears into the off season. So Spencer's looking forward to joining us. Looking forward to having him on here. Let's go to Louisiana. Let's go to the Bayou, man. Dave from Louisiana wants to talk about the game in Moutier. Dave, how you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all tonight. Appreciate Ron giving us that therapy tonight.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
Man, look, man. I got a bone to pick tonight, man. And my thing is CP. You mentioned earlier about Knox, and I just want to get on Knox for a minute and talk about mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I agree with Ron, and y'all say you can't give him a pass. You know, you look at cats like Mitchell and Shea Alexander coming out of Kentucky, Donovan Mitchell in the NBA second year, man. I don't see where Knox has the mentality that we need coming into New York. And this is why I like Dennis Smith Jr. and even Mitchell out of Chalmette down here in Louisiana, man. These young guys, some of these young guys that we have, they got a mentality, that killer mentality, never back down. But I don't see that in Knox. I see him out there just, I don't see growth. I don't see nothing in Knox that can get me excited where you can say next year this is what we're going to look forward to. With Dennis Smith, you see him out there on the court. He's not backing down. He's chirping. You see the same thing out of Mitchell. I just don't see that in Knox, and I don't see any growth so far in this season. Y'all got to help me out.
It's interesting, man, that a guy like Mitch, who goes in the second round, Jay Ellis, has shown a little more promise than Kevin Knox, man. At the lottery pick, man. Yeah, you just don't see the fire, man. You just don't see it yet. I'm just hoping that, it's just a matter of just being young and immature, and it's not indicative of what his ceiling is or what the future holds for him.
Yeah, I mean, like usually out of these young players,
right, and then
you see flashes. Like he was rookie of the month of December. Yeah, and that was a promising month. You saw him knock off a few 30-point games. You just want to see. There's 25 games left, 24 games. I'm hoping to see some more. Have him turn a little bit of a corner somewhere. Man.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
Got to get that.
And lastly, let me say this: I was watching the Duke game on Saturday, the Duke Carolina game, and I think, in my opinion, I'm glad y'all having the show tomorrow. I'm gonna chime in tomorrow at 12 down here, 12 Central. But I'm telling you, the best player on the floor. I know Zion went out earlier. But they got a young man that reminds me of Knox's skill talent on Carolina, Cam. That young dude was balling on Saturday. That, to me, was the best player on the floor.
About Cam Reddish?
When Duke played Carolina and Carolina smoked them.
You talking about Cam Reddish?
That young man there had the same body frame, the skill set as Kevin Knox, but he was fired up. He was taking it to the hoop. He had a skill set. To me, that Kevin Knox, he can't put the ball on the floor. He can't drive. He can't take contact. If he's not out there shooting from the wing, it's like he has nothing else to contribute to the game. So I'm with Ron. I agree. Let's not give up the farm to pick Zion if we get him. I'd rather see Ninja P trade down and let's try to pick up a couple players rather than sell the farm. Let's give up that number one to somebody. Let's try to get a couple draft picks and continue to build and see where it goes from there. And I'm going to hang up and listen. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate the support, David.
All right.
Calling from the Bayou, Jay Ellis. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think somebody said Knox probably hit the rookie wall. I think it's a little bit of that, too. Let's give him some time. Yeah,
it's still early. I'm going to calm down from this one.
Yeah, let's give him some time. We can't say that from what we've seen, it hasn't been all that great.
Right.
As you alluded to, rookie, he had that rookie month. He had a hot streak in the rookie month. But, he has some aspects of his game that you want to see him improve on. That's all.
Yes. And the coach, too, like, I'm hoping, like, I really want him to see – I really want to see him give minutes to people who play better defense sometimes, man. I don't know. I just leave it at that. Like, I want to see him grow on the defensive end with the post ups or with the robot.
With the post ups, I think that's just when he gets bigger.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, let's wait. Let's sit back and wait. And losing does that to you, JL.
Yeah, it makes you lose your foresight.
Yeah, we turning on everybody, man.
Yeah. All right. It's only one game after the All-Star break.
Yo, Ayo Powell said...
I'm back.
I said Knox hit the rookie wall. Ayo Powell said Fizdale hit the rookie wall. Yo, man. Killers in the chat, Jails. Killers in the chat, man. You want to take a quick look at the box score, do some quick play ratings, get back to the phones.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we'll take a look. I mean, I think we have our three.
Yeah.
Who played fairly well tonight. Yeah, why not? So might as well. Shout out everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys.
Word.
This is Post Game Live, #1 show for the Knicks fan by the Knicks fan on YouTube, on social media, wherever you guys are watching us from. So definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And let me know when you're ready, JL. Let me get my
that's funny.
My 3 stars music.
Knox is +- +0.
+0. He was not a hero.
Which is actually not bad considering.
Yeah. Where are you going with this?
Oh, number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, I'm going with Dot.
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm going with Dot. Came out the gate smoking 18 points, most points in the quarter since Carmelo Anthony.
Yes.
3 after 3. Had a and 1 from 3 in that first quarter. Finished the second half with 20. But he also had problems kind of holding on the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
He also, he didn't score in the second half.
He didn't score in the second half, yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, man, what Dot? You supposed to drop 50 today.
Yeah, I was looking for 40 from Dot tonight, man. I was looking for 40 from him, man.
Yeah. I was looking for 40, 50. But you know what? +2. It tells you something. He's a +2. So I'm going with Dot number 3.
Okay.
Number 2. This is a tough one.
All right.
I would say, I'm gonna let the ± help me. I'm gonna let the +. So I'm gonna go Trier 2.
Okay.
Trier was actually part of the comeback.
Okay.
20 points. 7-11, 63% from the field. Pretty damn good from the field, but a -6 today with 3 rebounds. And I'm gonna go Jordan number 1.
DeAndre.
Yeah, I'm going to go DeAndre number 1. 16 points, 19 rebounds. Wasn't super flashy, but got the job done. 2 blocks, +7, highest ± on the squad. And Mr. Reliable, 62% from the field.
Yeah.
I think 19 rebounds is the highest rebound count of the season so far, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Or might be the highest or tied for the highest.
I feel like Canner grabbed 20-something.
Was that
this year? I feel like Canner had a 2020 game, if I'm not mistaken. But forget him. I don't want to talk about him.
But yeah, that's what I'm going. I'm going with that.
All right, I think I'm gonna go the same. I'm gonna go Dotson 3rd. Listen, you like how he started the game off. Started the game off hot for us. Scored the first 11 points of the game. Catch and shoot. He was hot, man. Dot was hot. I just feel like Dot, once his team improves, I continue to say, I feel like Dot will be a nice role player for this team if we just get the right pieces around him that can really get him going. You know what I'm saying? I like what Dot can give us. But as you said, you like to see him put it 2 halves. If you put 2 halves together, he could have had 30, 35, 40.
Yeah, that's the second time he did that too. Like I felt like the game before he just went 8 in that first quarter and then just chilled out after.
Absolutely. Secondly, I agree. ISO 20 points, 7 of 11 from shooting, 1 for 1 from 3-point land, 3 boards, 1 dime, 1 steal, 4 turnovers. He was high in the turnovers along with Dennis Smith Jr. and Moutier, but I thought for the most part he led that comeback with Moutier in the 4th on that 13-2 run. Went on a 13-2 run to cut the lead to about 7 with about 5 minutes left. I thought he maintained his aggressiveness all game. We saw him go left, so he's clearly working on his weaknesses a little bit. Couldn't keep D Rose in check, but D Rose is having a good year. So Listen, I thought ISO had a good game. So I'll give him the second one. First one, yeah, give it to DeAndre, man. 16 and 19, quick double, 5 of 8 from the field, out on the sidelines, coaching the troops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coaching the troops. So, good job by DeAndre. And then from the rating standpoint, I give DeAndre I give him an 8. That's a solid 8. 7. What do you think? 7.5, 8?
Yeah, I'm going 7.5. I give him 19 rebounds, so that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
I might give him. Yeah, I'm gonna give him. I give him 8.
That's pretty damn
8
good.
2 7s.
Facts. Facts. How about Dotson? What's your rating for Dotson tonight?
I give him a 7.
Yeah.
I give him a 7.
I think that's fair. I give Dot a 7. I give ISO a 7 as well. I think that's fair. I think that's fair for them. How about Knox? For Knox, I would have to give Knox and Moutier, I feel like 6s. They had roughly the same game.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They had roughly the same game, man.
Shot a bunch, missed a bunch, but got in double figures.
Absolutely.
The rebounds was nice from Knox though, but and Moutier rebounded pretty well as well. But yeah, it's just for those guys.
Yeah, man. What do you guys think in the chat, man? Give us your 3 notables for tonight. Obviously not stars because they didn't win. But what were your 3 notables, and give us some player ratings, 1 to 10 for what you guys thought about, man. You know what I'm saying? Little player ratings, man. All right, let's get back to the phones. Let me turn down my play rating music. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button. Alan Campo Verde, what's going on? I think Alan is new. If you guys are new in the chat, give us a hashtag new so we can shout you guys out.
Word.
Yeah, man. Optimus 2G says nice beat. Shout out to Optimus. I think that one came from I think my guy Rich from Harlem gave me that one. Cody from New York, he wants to defend Fizz from the Piranhas. Cody, what's up, man?
What up, guys? What's going on? Good to have you guys back.
Cody, have you heard anything about Isaiah Hicks? Where is Isaiah Hicks? Are you concerned?
And Westchester shooting threes. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Free Hicks. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Stepping out.
Free Hicks.
All right.
Free Hicks.
Guys, there's a couple points I wanna two quick points, and then I'll go into Fizz.
Mm-hmm.
This is, you know why Iso was so good tonight? Because he mixed it up, right? He was going to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
He was shooting a little mid-range. And that was probably one of his best games and weeks. Like he's actually putting some good games now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is a difference between him and that guy's the name. The forward that we're just talking about. Oh
Knox.
my God.
Kevin Knox.
Our rookie.
Kevin Knox.
Yes, Knox.
Yeah.
Knox.
I've only been saying Kevin Knox 100 times. You still thinking about Isaiah Hicks,
Sorry
man?
about that.
Focus, man.
Long night.
Knox keep thinking that he's Klay Thompson, and so I think he gets in his like right now. All he has is like that shot plus that floater, and let's and this is why I'm not for like 18-year-olds coming into the league now, because fundamentals are not being taught at the AAU level. Like at this point, Knox should have a mid-range game, somewhat a post-up game. Like, how are you going to come in the league 8th pick and you only have 2 moves?
Yeah.
That's basically what he has.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are just coming in raw, man. Take some still coaching. They still got to get coached.
And so imagine when you're 18, like you're just coming straight up AAU and you want to jump in the league. Like, that's going to make the league like a mess unless the G League really becomes what, for us, what the the baseball has with their the development league. But these kids they're not trained anymore. They're just like, whatever, just dunking. Like, how you not gonna be able to make a simple 15-foot jump shot?
Yeah.
That,
like I say, mid range is a lost art, man. As they say.
but you know what? Seth Curry had. I mean, people look at Klay Thompson, Seth Curry. Like those guys, they grew up with the fundamentals. Like their dads showed them the fundamentals. Like probably once they started walking. True. And so by the time they got to college, a 3-point shot was nothing to them because they had the fundamentals down. And so people are copying these guys, but they don't realize the backstory. Like both their dads were professional basketball players. Yeah. Both their dads were shooters, scorers, and so they were able to like learn from their dads. Now, if you're some kid in Harlem just shooting hoops, the chance of you being Seth Curry is
slim to none.
Whatever, man. It's not huge.
Yeah.
Quickly about Fizdale. Fizdale has one job this year, to lose, and he's doing one hell of a job. so shout out to him. That's all he has to do this year, just lose. And if we play 57 games, and you can take maybe about 5 to 10 games where we look horrible, tonight included. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, that's not a bad number. I'll take that number any day, and that's fine. Like tonight, dude, that was on him. But overall, he's been doing a good job. When we have big games, our guys always look prepared. Like we have like the attitude around the team is pretty good. Like he's doing a lot of like his pros are better than his cons. And so this talk about get him fired. Knicks fans, just calm down. Just it was a bad game, bad night. Next game, let's lose the next game, and then let's keep. The only game that I care about the next 6 weeks is the Cleveland game on Thursday. That one I want to win. After that, I don't care about anything.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right.
Just lose this year. That's it.
I appreciate the call, man. We'll see if his attitude changes if Isaiah Hicks doesn't get much burn, Jails.
Oh, man.
That the president of the Isaiah Hicks fan club.
He's getting burned in the G League, so
yeah, man.
That's all that matters for me.
Yeah, man. Cody, make sure you check out the draft show tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one, man.
Yeah.
Let's go to Crazy Beats in Florida. He says we got to get patient with Knox, man. Well, what's going on, Crazy Beats? How you feeling, bro?
What's going on? What's going on? I'm new to the show.
All right.
You know, I've been watching. You know, so you know what I mean.
Cool, man. Appreciate the support, bro.
I think that's what it is, man. You know, y'all do a good job, man.
Appreciate
you know
it,
man. I think Knicks fans need to be patient with Knox. Number one, the boy got composure. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not loud and rah-rah. You know what I mean? Like, people say, like, oh, he's soft. He's not. I don't see that. I see he got a mental toughness, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If you look at Greek Freak, his first year, I think Knox is way ahead of him skill-wise. Better jump shot, better fundamentals.
Yeah.
But Milwaukee developed him. The Knicks have to develop players.
Got to develop.
And that's what the Knicks haven't done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
If the Knicks was to trade Kevin Knox and he was to go to another franchise, somebody else is going to develop him, and he's going to become a very good basketball player. I can easily see that happening.
Yeah.
So what the Knicks have to do, they have to develop him.
Got to develop.
Because you got, in my opinion, Alonzo Trier, I don't like the way he played basketball. You know, him and Moutier played like 60 minutes tonight combined. 2 assists. That's not winning basketball. That's horrible basketball.
Yeah.
But people would say they like Alonzo Trier, but they don't like Kevin Knox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Alonzo Trier don't pass the basketball. That's not winning basketball.
Go ahead, JLs. You were saying something?
I feel like Trier gets a little more of a pass. A, he's like a second rounder, and B, he's a little more. He's shown more consistency as far as his shooting is concerned. Like in general.
No, which is true. I agree with that. However, if you look at Kevin Knox, he has tools. You know what I'm saying? And he already he can shoot. He just needs to be more consistent, but he can shoot. And I think we gotta be more patient with a guy like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the things that he can bring to the game, the way the game is played today, I think he's built perfect for this NBA. We just got to develop him.
Yeah.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. Fair points, man. And
appreciate
the call. Appreciate the call, man. Yeah, listen, he's right, JLs. He's right, man. It's just you know, I understand the impatience of the fan base, and especially going through an 82 game season where you're losing 72 of them right now on pace. It's tough.
Man, it's tough. Like I'm usually the patient one. I'm usually like, you know, these guys are young. I'm about to have my moment sometime.
Yeah, it's easy, man.
Yeah, if you guys watch the show, I'm usually the guy who's like, be patient. They're young.
Facts.
Every now and again, I get to have a moment.
Yeah, it's natural, man. It's human instinct. Man.
Yeah, man. It's just like,
you know what I'm saying?
I want the best for my team.
Absolutely.
I have to remember that Knox did win Rookie of the Month in December, and he has shown flashes. And we need to develop these guys, and hopefully that happens. And we
got to develop, man.
Especially these last 25 games.
Absolutely, man. I agree with you 100%. Shout out Crazy Beats for calling in. Shout out everybody watching, man. Shout out everybody. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Listen, if you're here watching us right now at what game number is this, JLs? This is game number
I don't know, man.
59.
Yikes.
If you're here on the journey with us, you're a diehard Knicks fan.
Oh yeah, you deserve a sticker.
Either that or you don't got nothing better else to do on a Friday night.
Man.
What is it? I don't know. I don't know. But either way, salute to y'all, man, for sticking with us, man. Because we here night in and night out, man. So definitely salute to y'all for sure. We should probably tell them about the watch party, JLs, for the folks in NYC, man.
The watch party. Yeah.
Let me pull up the graphic real quick.
Yeah, for those of you who say I look high, that's lack of sleep.
Yeah, yeah, man. JL's is clean cut, man. Let me pull this up here. Pull up my graphic. So so for those of you in NYC, we are back again. Watch Party Part 2.
Yeah.
March 15th. A couple Fridays from now. A little bit less than a month from now. Knicks Spurs. We're going to be watching Knicks Spurs at John Sullivan's on 210 West 35th Street. Free to get in. All the proceeds go to Garden of Dreams Foundation like we did last time. I think last time we was able to give them a check for like $700, so it was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
We had some nice raffles. A lot of people walked away with jerseys and hats and all of that, so it was a good time, man. It was a good time. Nick Reyes was there. Michael Parker came through, saluted us. It was a good time, man, and we'll definitely be live streaming again from there, so that was a good time, man. So those of you in NYC that want to join us, come through, man. Bring a friend. Tell a friend. Let's get some more people this time, man.
And we won We won that.
Did.
That was one of our 11 wins.
Yeah, that was like a Super Bowl party in there, JLs.
Yeah, it was fun.
Everybody's in there hugging and high-fiving. It was crazy, man.
It was fun with you.
It was just crazy.
And DSJ was another team.
Yeah, man. We got 7 car service in the chat. He says whoever gets the most drunk, he's taking them home. Free of charge. So shout out 7 car service. 7 car service said you get a free ride if you drink more than 5 beers or 5 Jameson ginger ale. So shout out.
You're going to take the whole bar home.
Shout out 7 car service sponsoring us on the transportation. Yeah, man. But that's going to be a good time, man.
Yo, Nick won a free Porzingis jersey.
He did.
Oh, man.
He did, man.
And now it's worth free right now. So
mm-hmm.
I think they're selling Porzingis jerseys for like $8.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
That might down crazy.
And for Sunday's game against the Spurs, we got another giveaway for you guys. Statement games. This is the Knicks fitted hat. It's a size 7.5, JL. It's brand new, though. This ain't your gas station fitted. Look at that.
Okay.
You got the gold emblem.
All right.
With the tags.
All right.
Shout out to Shells. So we're going to give that away on Sunday for the statement games, man. We'll get to the statement games after we hear from Nate from Rochester. He wants to defend Knox and Fizz from the haters.
All
Nate,
right.
Tell him why you mad, bro.
Tell him why you mad.
I'm not mad. I just think we kind of unfairly getting on Knox. I was going to defend Fizdale, but I kind of thought about it while I was on hold, and I was like, eh.
He changed his mind in 5 minutes, JLs. He turned on Fizz. He turned on Fizz in 2 blinks.
Yeah, he changed his mind on hold. That's funny.
Oh, man. What's going on?
Or with Knox, like, I think, like, we all know, like, he's not shooting well, and, like, obviously he doesn't do, like, anything, like, that good, like, off the, like, other than shooting when he's not on. I think that's, like, most people's issue with him. But, like, I think with his shooting, like, specifically, because, like, I think that's what we drafted him mainly for, because, like, he has a good, like, shot, and he has good form. I think a lot of that has to do with his conditioning, because, like, if we look back at his, like, when he had that run in December, when he got the Rookie of the Month, like, in the first quarter, in the first half, like, he was scoring all his points in the first half, and then in the second half, he would burn out.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm kind of thinking, like, now we're, like, real deep into the season. Like, his conditioning's, like, not up to par, and I think it might be affecting, like, how he plays. And, like, obviously he has to do better than that, like, what he's doing right now, but I think it's just, like, with the growing pains. You gotta keep in mind, like, he's really young. Like, it's his first time, like, in the season.
Yeah.
And, like, I've been on Knox before. I've gotten on him before, but, like, I think, like, we're kind of just, like, looking for people to hate right now because, like, we're losing a lot of games. So.
Target practice. It's target practice, man. Nah, I hear you, Nate. It's fair, man. This losing will do it to you, man. This losing will do it to you.
It's delusional.
I'm getting delusional now, JLs. And that we're at that point in the season, man.
Everybody sucks.
Oh, man. All right, man. Nate, appreciate the call.
And then,
no, go ahead. You got one more point? Go ahead.
One more point.
Yeah.
Real quick. This is why I was going to defend Fitz at first, but I thought about all the other decisions. Like, I think a lot of people's issue with him is, like, our player development. Like, we're not seeing a lot of improvements from, like, everybody else, but we don't really know what goes on in the organization. And, like as far as, like, player development goes, like, they're working more with the assistant coaches usually than, like the actual head coach. Like, the only thing you can really get on Fizdale for is, like, his rotations and how he's playing the players, but, like, as far as that goes, like, I think that's just what I want to throw out there. Fizz is still not that good a coach, though. So, yeah, that's all I got. You can hang up now. Bye.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Well, I mean, JLs, you know, we've seen some good things at a player development standpoint. And, you know, I think the decision-making is what gets fans to be pissed at Fizz because it's just you just don't know what tomorrow brings, what his decision is going to be on certain things. There's no consistency on anything.
Yeah, and Fizz said, I'm looking at Twitter, he said that he rode Moutier because he had the hot hand, or he felt like he was playing well, so he kept going with him.
Yeah, understandable. Understandable. But at the end of the day, my thing is, like, I mean, if Dennis Smith Jr. has the most potential to be here going forward, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point in riding with the hot hand?
I know.
Wins and losses don't matter. If it's about player development.
Yeah, I feel like Moody is like his long lost son, man.
I'm telling you.
It's his long lost son. Like, he really wants him to get right for real.
Oh yeah. He committed to Moutier as soon as he stepped foot here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get you right, kid. That's what he said.
That's what he said. So that's what's happening.
That's what he promised the kid, man. That's what he promised him, man. You want to get the statement games up and running, JLs, and then we can close out.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody in the chat one more time. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Tomorrow's show, we got Spencer, the front office eye, is going to be coming in tomorrow, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern. He's going to give us his top 5 big board. He's got some surprises. He gave me his top 5 yesterday. He's got some surprises, man. He's got some guys up there and some guys falling down. That you may not expect, and he comes highly respected. He's getting his reports ready, sending it to NBA teams, JLs. So Spencer Sharp, man, it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show, man. Yeah, you're not getting this from any other shows, so that's why you tune in tomorrow at 1:00, man. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell.
That's a fact.
So you don't miss anything. All right, so what we're gonna do is, since we've been losing so much, and we're all tired of losing, we figure somebody's got to win. You know what I'm saying, JLs? And so far this year, somebody went to opening night on us. 2 tickets to opening night. Somebody got a authentic Kevin Knox jersey.
That's what's up.
Courtesy of Shells Heavy. So shout out to Shells.
Shout out to Shells Heavy forever.
Replica Mitchell Robinson jersey. Went to Ireland. Somebody in Ireland won that one. My man Darryl Walsh in Ireland took that home.
Oh, man.
Statement Games winner. We gave away a couple hats. We got another one to give away. 7.5. New Era. See-through logo, man.
That's what's up.
And the way you guys win it, once again, is through Statement Games. And me and Jay Ellis are going to run through it once again for the people who have never played. Let me just pull it up real quick. All right. Let's get this open. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out Knicks Fan TV, Dave, always holding it down. Shout out to Dave. Who else in the chat here? Shout out AO Pal, Optimus 2G. What's going on? The Gooch. The Gooch says stay patient, Knicks fans. Stay patient. 7 Card Service. Myron, what's good, bro? All right, let me pull it up. Show you guys how to win some stuff here. Because next year it's only going to get better in terms of the prizes. So you might as well learn now. All right, here we go. First and foremost, Statement Games is free to play. So what you want to do right now, go to statementgames.com and create a free account. That's the first thing. Once you get in, you're going to see New York Knicks versus San Antonio Spurs. $10 NBA store gift card and the grand prize a New York Knicks hat. Those will be the prizes, okay? As you see here, you want to enter into this contest. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see it. Make this a little bit smaller. All right, JLs. Let me get my Statement Games music up here. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to enter into that contest, Knicks versus Spurs. This is a very simple game. It takes you 5 minutes to be a winner, right? So you're going to open this up. You're going to get to the confirmation page. You're going to hit confirm at the bottom right. You can't see it on your screen, but you hit confirm on the bottom right. Bottom right. All right, this is going to take you into the Statement Games screen. Statement Games is all about predictions, or what the gamblers will call prop bets. But you're playing for free. You're not betting any money. You're playing for free. If you ran out of coins, you can spin the wheel in the front of the home page to win more coins. So if you ran out of coins, that's the only way you have to pay. Only if you ran out of coins. But for all new players, you're getting free coins to play. All right? On the left-hand side is all the statements, all the game predictions for the Knicks versus Spurs. So as you see here, you can predict, will the Knicks go over 102 points? Will the Knicks go over 22.5 free throws? Will the Knicks go under 102 points? So on and so forth. You could put in your statements on the Spurs if you want to. Now you have player props. You can put in, Dotson had a hot first quarter. Do you think he's gonna go over or under 16.5 points? What do you think for tomorrow, JLs?
Dotson over, man. Dotson is mad unpredictable, dog. This whole team is so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't. Because he'll go off for 20 the next game, and the next game he'll have 10.
But against the Spurs, I don't know. He's going to be guarding DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan is a good defender, too.
I would go under. I would go under.
I would go under.
So if you at home are watching and you don't have confidence in Dotson's game, and you think of all these predictions, I think Dotson scoring under 16.5 points has the best chance of happening. You're going to hit that plus button, and you're going to place it in your 10-point column. You see how I just did that? I clicked it from the left to the right. So now you're going to pick your 9-point prediction, your 8, your 7, all the way down to 1. Once you get all the way to the bottom, you got to click save on your bottom right. You have to do that. All right? So you're going to pick your statements. Make sure it goes from left to right. Pick it all the way down to your first one and click save. And what's going to happen is once the game happens, whatever predictions comes true, it's going to add up your 10 to 1. It's going to add up your score, whatever you got right. So let's say the Dotson thing did happen. that would be 10 points for me in this game. So it's going to add up your scores from 10 to 1, whatever you got right. And then the lobby, each lobby winner, there's 12 players to a lobby. Each lobby winner is going to win a $10 NBA Store gift card. And then the top 3 from each lobby is going to go into a random drawing for the hat. A 7.5 New Era hat, see-through Knicks logo, brand new everything. Never before worn, crispy. Shout out Shells Heavy for the donation. And this is going to go to one lucky fan, man. And that's pretty much how you play, man. You go in, you rank your 10 statements from 10 to 1. 10 being the best. 10 being the one that you're most comfortable with. 1 being one, you're not that comfortable with. And you click save, man. 5 minutes out of your time. Free to play for the new subscribers. And that's it, man. The JLs, what's your two bold statements for tomorrow's game?
I thought long and hard about these two bold statements, and man, filling out 10 for this one would be tough.
Mm-hmm.
But, my 2 ones that I'm pretty sure about, I think, are New York Knicks over 3.5 blocks. That's my go-to.
Okay, right, Mitch had 3 tonight on his own, right?
Yeah, between Mitch, I feel like Mitch is always going to give you probably around 3, and then somebody else give you a block or 2.
Yep. Hold on. So okay, go ahead with your second one.
And the second one, I'm going to say San Antonio 3-point percentage over 36%.
Okay. Okay.
Considering how we don't really defend the 3 that well.
Good point.
And I wasn't sure about the amount of 3s because that's the waiver, but I feel like they're at least going to get pretty high clip.
Good point. I will keep my Dotson under 16.5 points. And I'll go DeAndre Jordan will have over 13 points and 13 rebounds.
Okay.
Those are my 2 bold statements. I think that should be a layup for him. He's got Pau Gasol he's going up against or Jacob Poeltl. I think DeAndre Jordan should have his way out there. And I think he'll do his thing, man. So those are my 2 bold statements. You just heard from Jay Ellis on his bold statements. Right now we're going to hear from Nick Reyes, a.k.a. Nick from Statement Games. He wants to call in and give a couple more instructions on the game. Nick, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, guys? How's everything?
Good. How you feeling?
All right.
I'm feeling good. We keep losing. I want that to keep going. I'll lose every game for the rest all the way till April. So.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm seeing in both chats, because I'm in both chats, I'm seeing they're asking about coins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you make an account, we give you 60 coins to play in those games. Each game is either 5, 10, or 15, depending on how big the prize is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have 3 ways that you can get coins. You can either make a new account with a new email. It doesn't cost anything to do that. You'll get 60. You can spin the wheel every day, and you can get coins between 1 and 6 every day. Or you can recruit other people to play, and we'll give you 10 on the spot.
Okay.
And then the last one, if you want to make a donation to the site, you could buy 60 coins for $4.
All right, there it is. So you just heard it from Nick.
Okay.
If you ran out of coins,
but hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
So now, when you play these games, if you come in first, second, or third, you win more coins. Right. And we hold tournaments throughout the week on every NBA national game, every NHL national game. And if you come in the top 3 places, just ask T. Williams. We spend money on top of our leaderboard.
T. Williams is racking up.
T. Williams is killing it. I know his ad is by heart already. I'm sending him something every month because he's winning so much.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is now with these coins, as you win, on March 1st, we are unveiling our store. So you can trade in your coins for cash gift cards. March 1st, that starts. So get in there, play. But it's free, and now we're going to be giving you money for the coins that you earn.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good, man. OG
Any
says,
questions, guys could always find me.
All right. Appreciate it, Nick. Appreciate it, Nick.
No problem, guys.
Guy said, is this an OG Ponzi? Nah, man. This is not a Ponzi anything, man. This is what people don't get, JLs. We're giving them a free chance to win something.
Nothing, dog.
Guy think it's too good to be true. Ask T. Williams.
Yeah.
T. Williams will tell you. T. Williams,
Yeah,
I
man.
tell you, man, we don't have to shell out a lot for T. Williams, man. Between cash and prizes, T. Williams has been a winner on multiple occasions, man.
Yeah, it's no problem. This is real. This is really real.
This is real deal Holyfield, baby.
Work.
Real deal Holyfield. He goes, all right, OG doesn't want to play. All right, man, no doubt. So as you guys heard from Nick, if you run out of coins, the best thing to do is either create a new account. You get your coins. You spin the wheel, you can get coins. If you already have coins, you play games. The more you win, the more coins you get. And I forgot the other one you said to get the coins, but you guys get it.
Yeah, you could invite people.
Yeah. If you invite someone to statement games, you get more coins. It's that simple. It's 5 minutes of your time. If you want it, you play for it. You know that's it. You know, we're not begging nobody to play. We're just putting you guys on. You know, you're not getting this nowhere else. Yeah, this is something we're trying to tell them, man.
You're right about that.
You don't get it nowhere else. The site is statementgames.com. Simple. You see that? You see it on the ticker on the rundown. Statement Games. Statementgames.com. Go to statementgames.com. Fill in the information and play the game. Simple and plain. Simple and plain, man. Yep. All right. Yeah, man. Good show, Jay Ellis. What else happened today? We had the anniversary of the Melo trade 8 years ago today.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you on that day when this trade went down? What was your reaction?
What was our reaction?
Yeah.
Shoot, I was hyped. I was hyped and mad at the same time.
Yeah, I was hyped.
I was like, damn, we gave up Wilson Chandler and Danilo Gallinari.
Yeah, I like Danilo and Will too, man. Felton, I didn't really care about.
I thought he was gonna keep one of them. We gave him both.
Yeah.
And at the time, Mozgov was supposed to be a second coming. So I was like, damn, we gave up Mozgov plus Danilo.
Yep.
I was like, all right, but we got Melo, so I was overall happy.
Mm-hmm.
I was overall happy about it.
Yeah, same here. I was hyped. Sad to see Danilo go and Wilson Chandler. I liked them. Mozgov was starting to play, he's starting to flash a little bit.
Yeah.
And, that was a crazy blockbuster trade, man. Trade,
Yeah, word. And back then I was on, Knicks forums back in the day, checking frantically for news.
Yeah. It's crazy how we come full circle, man.
Daily. Yeah, I was on Pro Sports Daily hitting refresh mad fast.
Facts. That was a crazy trade, man. Crazy time. How about your man Don Nelson? So I guess they've been honoring the past Golden State Warriors teams, the Baron Davis Warriors, and they had a press conference with Don Nelson. They was like, Don, where you been, man? And your boy Nelly said, man, I just been smoking pot and chilling.
Buffalo,
that boy Nelly went to Hawaii, man, and just been on that Maui Wowie playing poker and smoking weed, man, living that good life.
That good life. That's what's up. Good for him. He deserves a break.
Yeah. Factuals, man. That was funny as hell too, man.
That picture is funny.
That is, man. Shout out Bleacher Report for that, man. And man, shout out everybody who tuned in. Once again, tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern time is the draft show. We got Front Office Eye. We got a legit scout that's gonna come in and tell us about his 5 picks, his 5 big board for the draft. And it's going to be a good show, man. It's going to be a good show. So hopefully you guys tune in. Don't miss Spencer. 1 p.m. Eastern time. And it's going to be a good show, man. Jay Ellis, I'm going to swing it over to you.
All right.
For the closing ceremonies.
All right, y'all. I get some sleep because I got to make these graphics for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So you know what it is. Links in the description to follow me on all my social medias. All the links are in my description for Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all right there. Also, you can check out my podcast with my friends. It's the Nick of Time Show. Link is in the description as well. Also, merch. I know half of my merch got wiped out because half of the people got traded.
And Ron Baker's no longer with us.
The hot-selling Ron Baker. But don't worry. Your boy got more merch on the way, so stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, check the link in the bio for the merch. And yeah, that is all I have to say. Check us out tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Back to you, CP.
Yes, sir. And appreciate you, Jay Ellis, man. Appreciate you. And listen, man, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Knicks lose 115-104. What are you going to do? Another loss for the tank. We are still back half a game to the Phoenix Suns, I think, because they lost one more game than us. And they keep losing. Phoenix Suns tank is a formidable tank. So
yeah, but Chicago won.
Chicago won. So we keeping pace with one, and we're leaving the other in the dust. And good for Chicago, because they've been legit tanking. They don't deserve it. So hopefully they slip back. Once again, tomorrow's show is the draft. We got ladies night next week, Jay Ellis. We got Sue York and Trey from the Terry and Trey show coming on next Thursday. So we get to hear, ladies' perspective on the Knicks, switch it up a little bit. And what else? Merch. Copy your merch in the video description. There's a link to the Knicks Fan TV store in the video description. As you see here, audio format of the show is available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Play your statement games on tomorrow. Well, you can play it tonight for the San Antonio Knicks game, and the winner, ultimate grand prize, will win this crispy new era fitted hat, size 7.5, man. So yeah, you guys already know, man. We will check you guys tomorrow. And yeah, man, great show, man. Keith Sinclair, 7-car service. Call me Tack. Appreciate it. John Talento was in here first. Appreciate it, man. Julian, thanks for the call. Ayo, pal. Who you got, JLs?
Man, when they call me Tack, thanks for Nick. What's good, Nick? Demon Falcon, what up, Matt B? Yeah, City of New York as Parker. Ala Wise, what's good, Ala Wise?
Ala Wise, what's good? Custer. Chris Coward, Pedisons, Tyon Reed. We forgot to shout out Facebook and Periscope, man, but we'll get you guys another time, man. Definitely appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow, man. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Draft show. Rick Harrison, be there, be square.